Sydney and I decided to check in Wellsworth Station for something to eat, but we didn't even take a step off Edward's footplate when we saw the shattered glass everywhere. It looked like some broke into the building, so it could have been looters. We got a call from J.M. Cole on my two-way radio. We got one for us and one for him, so we could talk wherever we wanted, and for Trevor and Edward to keep in touch. Anyways, he took shelter in a bunker underneath his shed. His wife and child are okay too. Poor Trevor though. The blast got him bad. J.M. had his rifle on him and put the traction engine out of his misery. Edward broke down when I told him the news. We've decided to sleep inside Edward's cab. It might be risky, but it's less hazardous than sleeping in a building with tons of shattered glass. Luckily, we still had a fire blanket in the cab, so we used that. I hope this nightmare ends soon. We woke up to the sound of rain pelting on top of Edward's cab. We were surprised he didn't tell us or complain how wet he was getting. But either way, we got up. He started getting his fire ready and noticed how we're only half full with his coal capacity. Then, to our surprise, we saw Percy shoot past us with what seemed to be Annie and Clarabelle, along with a single troublesome truck on the back. They seemed to be completely unscathed and didn't even stop to check on us. As we travelled down the line, decided to check the Kildane Ironworks just to look for survivors, and sadly, no one was there. The only thing which remained was the hollowed out corpse of another engine, whose shape was all too familiar. There was only one Great Western Panier tank on the island, and we knew we had lost that. He had no eyes, and a gaping hole in his forehead. Just the mere sight of him made me want to vomit. Several pieces had been ripped off of him. He was missing a side rod and a few sections of handrails. To add to that, it seemed as if the whole engine was completely hollow. Boiler tubes, water tanks, and bunker, all empty. Hell, even the ashes at the bottom of his firebox were gone. We decided to leave, and while doing so, we spotted the Ironworks twins. They were empty shells, tossed aside of the line. We didn't stick around for long. We went down the line on Kildane, and we couldn't believe what we saw. Henry and a bunch of workmen from Brendan were safe as can be in a good shed. Henry was overjoyed to see Edward, but seemed to be a bit focused on something else.